Hey, good morning, YouTube. Trading Game, how's it going? Um, Happy Saturday. As I mentioned yesterday in a tweet, I was going to do another live account performance review. I posted this yesterday showing that I had started copying my PAs to my cash account. I've been having a lot of success with the cash account. I've been just sitting on the PAs, not really doing anything with them, and decided that this might be a way to go. So I'm going to give it a shot. It definitely changes the way I trade the PAs because I'm a lot more responsible when I'm leading with my cash account. So I've noticed, yeah, I just take better trades. So I want that for the PAs. I don't want to be trading them lightly, or it should be traded just like cash because eventually I want to make cash off of it. So for those that haven't seen, I've been doing these now for, I don't know, a few weeks, a month, going through my live cash account, logging in, showing, the details, just for accountability and transparency. So it's hard to know who to believe out there. So I don't want to be one of those people. And I get questions all the time in the Discord. Are you consistently profitable? This, that, and the other. And I don't know. Everybody considers it different. What's consistent, what's profitable. So I'm just showing what I'm doing, and you can be the judge. So, all right, we'll get started. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. I'm going to log into the cash account first. I'm also going to go through and show how I've set up to do copying now, using TradeView, NinjaTrader, and TradingView to get exactly what I want. It's really a good setup. So I'll get into that after I go through these numbers real quick. So this is my cash account. I'm going to log into it. Live trading. And first thing I do is I show how much money I put into the account. So it's easy to show you've got a 7K, P&L account balance, but if you put 6,000 in, it's not as impressive, or 8,000 even, and you're down to. Nobody would know if you didn't see the transfer history. So here's my transfer history. I put 2,600 in. Didn't really start doing anything until March. So I had this in here just to open the account, and really you can't even trade a mini with 600 bucks during New York. So nothing really happened until March. So I've already went back through the history from then, but I'll show the month and then the week and then the last week and the current week, just so we can look for consistency, right? If I had, 1 week that was amazing and then 2 weeks that were losers and I didn't show them, that would be deceptive also. So I'm trying to avoid all that and give you guys the goods. So we will go trade performance. Let's look at, we'll go week, and month. Let's do month, actually. We'll do month and then week by week. So this month to date, I'm up 3 grand and almost 70% on 83 trades. Average winning trade, nothing wrong with that, right? A little better than 1R on that. Had a nice winning trade somewhere in there, and then took a decent sized loss. Don't remember the specific trades, but on the average, this is what I'm doing right here. So, and you kind of see, here was the big ones, and the two big ones are right here. In fact, I probably took the loss, and then I sized up and went and got it back. I'm guessing, right? Because it's almost back to back. Otherwise, everything is pretty much, as far as the wins, from here to here. And same thing with the losses. Just depends on what I'm doing. Some of these are tests also, so a couple of very little small winners or losers, just from testing stuff out, getting into the market to see if my copying is working, things like that. All right, so that's for the month. Last week, was $1,000, 55% winning. So not as good, but average winning trade was, almost double what my average losing trade was. So that was, I call that a win. Average trade time, obviously I'm scalping mostly, so short trade times, but there's times when I'm at work and I get in on a London move, and it might run, all the way till, who knows, New York Open, or maybe I get out before the news or something. But for the most part, small time frame trades, 3 minutes on my losers, 6 minutes on my winners. I think the longest time was 23 minutes. So trying to keep them short and sweet. That was last week, 55 or 54%. And then this week, also over 1,000, and got the win percentage up nicely to almost 80% on 38 trades. Still scalping, so average losing trade time was 1 minute and 18 seconds. Average trade time on the winners, 13 minutes. Here was a long trade, which affected that. But average winner $70, average loser. So I flipped a little bit here, went a little bit bigger on losses than wins, but the win rate, made up for that. So, 2 good weeks here, good month. Everything's rolling from 2,400 to 7,242. I've almost 200% of the account in 2 months. So I'm calling that, good. If I can keep doing that, that would be amazing. And that's kind of what led me to decide to start trading the PAs on the cash account, because I was doing so well with it. I had the PAs just sitting until I get proficient with pack stuff and, get a little bit of confidence. I don't want to jump out there and risk the PAs, but at the same time, they've been sitting and I haven't really been doing anything with them. So that's frustrating too, and it's kind of given me sort of a sense of FOMO, I guess, that they're just sitting there and I feel like I'm getting behind, not moving forward on them and trying to get to payouts and things like that. So they're in great shape. I just haven't been trading them. So I was using the cash account to kind of be in the market and test stuff. And then I started getting a little bit more confident, and it's been going really well. So it just made sense. And I also noticed I'm trading more responsibly on the PAs because I have my cash account as the leader, which means I'm not as inclined to throw something out there with a 3-hour stop and hope it turns around and do stuff like that. Everything's pretty much 1-to-1. Sometimes if I get stopped out, I'll get back in. If I get wicked out on a zone, I'll jump back in immediately, put my stop under the wick, and take a shot at trying to get that back and then some. So that's kind of the style I've been using. So this is it. No complaints for this month. So as far as the setup now, having a cash account, I'll show you on running the BPS on NinjaTrader, and because I have a cash account through TradingView, I have the exact same login on TradingView as I do on NinjaTrader and TradingView. So all three of those link up really well. And I don't know, not everybody's probably going to be able to do it this way, but what I found is this is really perfect for what I'm trying to do. I love it. So what I can do is I can go in and I can log into Apex because it's configured through my cash account login right here and I thought I had to have Replicanto or something to do this, but I guess because I have TradingView and they're owned by Ninja or something, I don't know. It allows me to pull in the Apex stuff into my cash account login. So I can connect to that. And then I can also connect to my cash account. And they're both connected, okay? So cash account, all the PAs and evals, everything is right here. And then for the copier, what I started doing, and this is really cool, this new copier, I like it. At first I was hesitant, just from things I heard, but it's really working, and it's got some cool features. So I lead with my cash account. I'm going to do NQ, and I'm going to turn everything on, turn off the sim. I'm trading. So what you can do is you can do a ratio and you can do a crossover. So if I'm trading NQ and I turn crossover on, it's going to go to micros on all these. I wonder if I can toggle all those on. No. Wait, let's toggle off. Nope. Toggle on. Take the sim off. All right, so that's all of them. Okay, so I've got 2 evals down here. I don't want to cross those over. I want to trade minis equally with my cash account. So I'm going to trade a mini on cash. I'm going to mini on both these. But then, since I'm crossing these over to micros, I'm going to do three to four micros. I started with 3. As soon as I get my drawdown back up to 100%, I'll go back up to 4, and that's something I do. Actually, I could do 4 now. I'm within the range that I give myself to trade more on the drawdown. I've got 85% of my drawdown, but I just started with 3 just to kind of get the hang of it. I was trading ES mostly prior to this, and now I'm doing NQ, so not trying to get tricky or do anything crazy. So there. So now when I take a trade on the cash account, I'm trading 1 mini or 2 minis or whatever. It's going to ratio that times 3 micros for each of the PA accounts, which is great risk management. It keeps me from trying to do too much on the PAs. I don't need a lot, right? I made, I showed that image. Find the Twitter again. Yeah. So just kind of, taking it lightly, made about $1,000 on the PA accounts, just trading micros and not really sweating it. I was focused on trying to make some money on my cash account, and the bonus was, and here's the eval, trading 1-to-1. I don't know why it's less slippage or something. Maybe these are all pretty close, within 10%, so that would kind of account for that, some difference there. But yeah, it's just, I'm focused on one account. I'm conservative with it because it's my cash account, and then because I see all of the potential gains, I'm not tempted to throw a bunch of size on the PA accounts. If I can do this every day, this is all I need right here. So that works out really well. Where was I at here? Whoops, I don't want that. There we go. So yeah, I mean, this is a cool way to trade. And then what I was missing was being able to use TradingView and have my bracket orders, the things I did on TradingView, apply to all the orders that I had copied. That wasn't working very well for me when I just was using Apex because I couldn't log into my cash account to run the evals and the PAs. So if I logged into my Apex account, then yeah, I could see them, but I'd have to trade them one at a time. So by logging into my cash account and linking in TradingView here, right, same cash account, same balance, same account number as what I have for Apex. Now what I'm doing is I take my trade on Tradeovate, and I like it because it's one click. I can, one click limit orders, brackets already pre-configured, so I know if I want to go 10 target, 10 stop, 7 break even, NQ, or 5, 5, and 4 for ES. It's just click the button, and then I can enter right here, and I've usually got this screen off to the side, and I'm looking at TradingView. So over here, I'm going to click set my order. I can't do it now because the market's not running. But as soon as I do that over here, everything shows up over here. I get both my brackets and my entry, and it all applies to everything that's copied because it's tied to that lead account through NinjaTrader, which is then being copied, and it's all on one account. So next time I do a live stream or something, I'll try to record some of that and kind of see it. Or if you're in the stream, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll just see it's amazing because I want to be able to chart and trade and execute for the most part on TradingView. I don't like having to look over, my higher time frame is over here. I'm executing over here. I want to move my bracket orders. It's another screen. So once I click buy or sell on Tradeovate, everything is right here. I can move, I can trail, I can do everything I want, and it's better than Ninja because when you set a limit order on Ninja, you can't see. You've already pre-configured your ATMs, and that's all you get. Once that order is triggered, then you can move them. But I like having the flexibility of having a limit order sitting there, and maybe something happened. I don't want to have to go cancel it, reconfigure a new limit order by ticks, all of that stuff, and then go in, set the order entry, and hope everything's lined up right. I like being able to see the target and the stop loss and grab them and move them around. When I was doing that before, all it was doing was adjusting for my lead account, or for the account that I was logged into through Tradeovate. But now somehow the copier is working to, in a way that allows the bracket orders to affect everything that's copied. So pretty cool. It definitely made everything just feel better, smoother, less clunky. I'm more focused on what's going on right here, and all I have to do is just slide over here and click something to get in, and then everything is just right here, and it's adjustable. So that's about it. Hope to be live streaming again here before too long. Got asked about it today, and I said my schedule's changed. I'm about to start a new position. Hopefully it gives me a little bit more flexibility, and I also want to learn more. I'm doing well, but I don't want to screw that up by trying to stream it. It does affect my mindset a little bit, not necessarily my performance. I've done well streaming, but I just want to make sure I get off to a good start. And as I said, it's not going to be pretty because this is new to me. I'm still learning it. But just like I did with ICT and the fire move, we all learn together. So I'll be getting input from you guys, and hopefully I can help people that are just kind of dipping their feet into this stuff. Get some information. We'll have some people in the stream that can answer your questions and things like that. I think it'll be good. That's all I got. Y'all have a great day.